The digital government strategy is the newest initiative that has been coming out of the White House. Everyone in the federal space has been pursuing the effective implementation of mobility. Mobility is the way that people work today. Mobility is the way that people do their business with their bank. Mobility is the way that they communicate with their family members. There are security issues that we have to resolve, and as part of the advisory panel for the digital government strategy, DHS, NIST, and DoD are addressing those issues as we speak, looking for solutions. We're partnering with industry. We have, if you can get a feel for the mission need pull for mobile apps, for the ability to work in a remote landscape, if you can just look at it within our own department, you have a spectrum of missions all the way from law enforcement and intel to FEMA and disaster response and recovery, and CIS dealing with citizenship and immigration issues. Different populations that you're dealing with require different levels of interaction and different types of mobility solutions to support them. So working with state and local law enforcement partners, intelligence agencies, and executing the law enforcement mission, there's a set of applications, a set of data that has to be protected at a certain level. So we have to figure out what that is and how it looks and how it gets implemented within your own infrastructure and also in a mobility environment. On the other side of the equation, interaction with American citizens, interaction with foreign nationals, interaction from the standpoint of easy accessibility and transactional ease. So for example, if I'm applying for a benefit, if I've been the victim of a disaster, my entire universe has been wiped out. I'm not going home to my computer because my home doesn't exist. Okay, I have a mobile phone. Verizon has finally got service back up and running, which we just experienced in Washington just recently. And I want to be able to interact with FEMA and supply my information and apply for a benefit through my mobile phone. On the law enforcement side, I want to be able to communicate with my state and local partners, to exchange information, to have real-time information on catching perpetrators. So the myriad of mission spaces that we have just within DHS and also within the federal government requires that we determine the appropriate mobile solutions for each one of those spaces. That we get a security baseline, that we get a correct architecture, that we engage with industry on appropriate solutions. We tell them the kinds of questions we're trying to ask and answer. We partner with them to bring those solutions forward so that when we get ready to implement, that those solutions will have been developed and will be readily available, and will have noodled through and solved these issues. I believe that we're well on that pathway. The ability to share data is paramount. Obviously, it was the reason why DHS was formed. One of the 9/11 Commission report items, was interoperability and being able to share information and to be able to put that information together to know the situation and have awareness of that situation and be able to act. Everyone operates in that world. It's not just about office telework. It's one part of the equation. It's very small. It's really about delivering the entire mission within the mobile space. And that's a really exciting frontier. It's a great time to be in IT. It's a great time to have this kind of issue to wrestle with, to solve, and to ultimately implement. And I believe that the people that are involved in that endeavor will make it happen.